Good morning. This is Cody with our Biomechanics Journal Club for this week. So this week we went over an article that covered multiple sclerosis and how it alters the mechanical work performed on the body's center of mass during gait by Werderman. So the main research question that they had was that they wanted to compare the amount of mechanical work performed by participants who had multiple sclerosis versus those that didn't have multiple sclerosis. And the way that they did that was that they broke down their gait into three different phases. The first was the initial double support, the second was the single support, and the third was the terminal double support. And what they found was that during initial double support, there were no major differences between the two populations. During single support, the multiple sclerosis patients performed less negative work, meaning that they absorbed less energy during the phase when one leg was supported by the body. And during the terminal double support, the multiple sclerosis patients performed less positive work and more negative work, which meant that they were generating less energy to push off with that trail leg, but also they absorbed less energy. So when they looked at the power components of their gaits during the terminal double support portion of the gait, the multiple sclerosis patients showed less positive and negative power with no significant differences during initial double support and single support, which generally just means that they often have to work harder, but their body also does not receive that work as well as those that don't have to compensate. Uh, some of the biomechanics concepts that were used were work and power. Those were two of the newest ones that we've been covering. Uh, they also covered the gait cycle and center of mass. They utilize ground reaction forces, kinematics, and as well as kinetics to capture a majority of their data as they were conducting the research. But one of the more interesting pieces that I found or saw was that there was no overall significant difference in overall work across the participants, but multiple sclerosis patients do show differences across the gait cycle and often do have higher fatigue and risk for injury in the real world. So just was interesting because I feel like there would be more of a discernible link between those two things. So I'm not sure how a study may be able to highlight that or be able to figure out what is causing that. So my one question at the article, or one of the questions that the article raised for me is, would research show that individuals with multiple sclerosis have more asymmetrical injuries than those without due to the offset work that they perform because of having to transfer more energy or absorb more energy on one side versus the other due to their condition. So yeah, that is my journal club for this week. Thanks.